Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our INEOS Styrolution webinar series. Before we start, I would like to highlight that this webinar will be recorded, and a copy of this recording will be made available everyone after this session. Our topic today is to introduce our Terluran ECO. Also, we will have a Q&A session after our presentation. If you have any questions, please send them to us by the question dialog box in this call, and then we will take the question up accordingly. Let me introduce our colleague you will meet today. So first, Miranda Park, our Technical Product Manager of ABS. Miranda is located in South Korea, and will explain technical part today. Second is myself, Kenji Komaki, Key Account Manager for Japanese transplant business in Asia Pacific, and I'm located in Tokyo. Next is Caroline Yang, our Business Director, and then responsible for ABS standard Asia Pacific, and then located in Shanghai. Caroline will support Q&A session today. The last, Huibun Kwa, our Corporate Communications in Asia Pacific. Huibun is a coordinator of this webinar, and then located in Singapore. I would like to start from our company introduction today. We are INEOS Styrolution, a part of INEOS, who is a global chemical company. We have 20 production sites and 6 R&D centers in 10 countries and in the globe, North America, Europe, and Asia Pacific. We are #1 global leader in styrenics and founded in 2011. Also, we have more than 90 years experience in styrenics, including our heritage. We have 7 focused industries, as mentioned left, and we do believe that our Terluran ECO will be the best solution for many applications on the most of industries. I also would like to introduce that we are ranked as platinum by EcoVadis last year. EcoVadis is a company who provide the business sustainability rating service from the essential factors, which are environment, ethics, labor and human rights, sustainable procurement. They have rated over 75,000 companies worldwide, and then we were ranked in top 1% of all plastic manufacturers. As you can see, we INEOS Group has very strong commitment to achieve net zero emissions. So INEOS committed to achieving net zero emissions by 2050. INEOS will use on average 30% recycled content in the product, especially on the polystyrene, mainly for packaging in Europe by 2025. INEOS Styrolution site have shifted to 100% renewable power, and we are working on the Europe site already. INEOS ensure 100% polymer product can be recycled by 2030. Here is our road to 2030 sustainability development. Now environment is changing dramatically and very fast, as mentioned left. I would like to touch 2 of them today. The first one is the Paris Agreement. The Paris Agreement requests organizations to achieve a science-based target called SBT to reduce the greenhouse gas emissions and achieve climate neutrality quickly. World government committed to curbing global temperature rise to well below 2 degrees Celsius, above pre-industry level, and pursuing effort to limit warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius. So it means to reduce the greenhouse gas footprint is quite important for all of us. The second is SDGs, adopted by United Nations members in 2015. As you may know, SDGs stands for Sustainability Development Goal, which is in total 17 goals. Let me introduce goal 12 and 13, which are related to today's topic. So goal 12 is responsible consumption and production. This is to ensure sustainable consumption and production patterns. Goal 13 is climate action and need urgent action to combat climate change and its impact. It is very sure that the sustainable ABS solutions are needed under this environment, and then now increasing interested in the recycled ABS. Customers also need a recycled ABS to shift circular economy and increasing regulatory pressure, including new taxes. One sustainable solution is mechanical recycling with ABS. And our Terluran ECO would be the best solution to reduce greenhouse gas emission. Until recently, most of indoor products were disposed of after about 10 years as WEEE, which means waste, electrical, and electronics equipment, and up to 20 years on outdoor products as ELV, which is end-of-life vehicle. This is the reason we need sustainable solutions and have developed our Terluran ECO. From next page, our technical product manager, Miranda, will introduce more detail of Terluran ECO. Yeah, Miranda, please.
Good afternoon. Nice to meet you all. This is Miranda Beck as a ABS Technical Product Manager in INEOS Styrolution Asia Pacific, and I'm based in Ulsan plant in Korea. Now I'd like to introduce Terluran Eco ABS, which is our post-consumer mechanically recycled ABS. Terluran Eco can be made fit for recycling, no downcycling, and very favorable footprint. Terluran Eco is recycle rate shares of up to 70% possible without significantly sacrificing product properties. So in Asia, we analyze samples of recycled ABS sourced from China and South Korea. We believe the recycled ABS samples have sufficient quality to produce Terluran Eco with up to 70% recycled content. And Terluran Eco can be used as a dropping solution by our customers and can be used in existing ABS applications except for food contact because properties can in large part be recovered. So thanks to our experience, technology, and capabilities, we can offer Eco ABS from mechanical recycling in a truly outstanding quality, close to standard-based ABS. So it means no downcycling. As this mechanical recycling technology provides improved carbon footprint because this process is less energy intensive. So it has a much lower carbon footprint in comparison to conventional production processes. Now color is available in standard black. So Terluran Eco ABS is well suited for recycling, and significant demand from various industries will generate value for sorted ABS waste. This is a typical product process of Terluran Eco product with mechanical recycling. After using virgin ABS for electronics and household applications, the materials are scrapped and mixed, and then some applications never come back, and many end up in mixed household electronic waste. The mixed scrap from WEEE is selected with the sorting technology, such as water floating and electrostatic separation. Then the collecting and grinding of plastic waste is the essential steps in the waste management of mixed plastic waste stream. And after the scrap is sorted to an ABS-rich fraction, we evaluate the quality of PCR ABS within specifications by verifying that the PCR ABS is free of metals, flame, retardants, and other polymers. So we need multiple sorting steps and technologies needed to get waste ABS 96% cleaned. The extracted recycled ABS fractions are now compounded with the transitional material and performance modifiers. After compounding for ECO ABS, we check the quality of in-process and finished product within our specifications. So mechanical recycling is the best available and proven technology to reuse end-of-life plastic waste on a short to medium term and is currently the most feasible option for ABS. This process will reduce the amount of waste that ends up in landfill and incineration. Thanks to this mechanical recycling method, we make a true circular economy for Styrenics become a reality. Since early 2018, we have been exploring mechanical recycling to develop a lean portfolio of basic grades for our standard applications. Finally, in 2021, we introduced Terluran ECO, our first standard ABS black grade with post-consumer recycled material in Asia. As expected, we only work with selected recyclers that are able to provide high quality and safe products. Terluran ECO has a high gloss surface finish, are available in black, and they are aimed at household and electronic applications. And basically, we have been successful in developing recycled ABS grades that come very close to standard ABS, so can be used as a drop-in solution by our customers. As you can see from the table, the two new grades, Terluran ECO GP22 MR50 and MR70, contain 50 and 70% of recycled post-consumer waste electrical and electric equipment, WEEE. And Terluran ECO GP22 products match the mechanical property profile of our Terluran virgin ABS GP22 in terms of mechanical properties, such as modulus and impact strength, flowability, as well as thermal properties. And we are developing 85% PCR content grade for improved carbon emission reduction. So we can expect to introduce it maybe this year. Colors are limited to standard black with good consistency for the time being. And both MR50 and MR70 products are the same black color. And we are currently conducting a lot of testing to develop other colors such as gray and white, so we can introduce them maybe this year. If there are customers who are interested in color other than black, as well as a high PCR content product, we can introduce them individually after the meeting. Now, we would like to introduce which industry can Terluran ECO apply. As you can see, Terluran ECO can apply household, packaging, personal care, electronics, toys, sports, and leisure. Currently, Terluran ECO GP22 products are being applied to coffee machine exterior materials, vacuum cleaner exterior, cosmetic packaging, toolbox handles, travel bag part, and general household boxes, as well as helmets. So as you can imagine, Terluran ECO can now be used in visible applications such as housing due to the high surface quality, and it is available to our customers as a drop-in solution. Currently, Terluran ECO certificates and regulatory documents are available, including statements on GRS from China, ROHS, SVHC, and UL. So we make use of our internal and external experts to provide customer-centric regulatory support and proactively address global and product safety standards. In addition, we have a group of global product stores focusing on compliance, risk reduction, and supporting cross-company regulatory services. Now, the validation of Asia Terluran Eco carbon footprint calculations is currently ongoing. Our advanced on-site data monitoring has allowed us to model our process input, output, energies, and waste, and turn all of this into corresponding values for greenhouse gas emissions data. This approach helps us to assess the benefits of eco-sourcing approach to deliver circular low-carbon products. So in the case of carbon footprint data, it is an important and essential requirement, so I will explain it in a little more detail in the next slide. This graph is the carbon footprint data of Terluran Eco products produced in Europe. For reference, we undertook 2 life cycle assessments of our ABS recycling process to compare the carbon footprint of recycled ABS versus virgin ABS. Initial result of our internal carbon footprint calculation study conducted in 2018 predict carbon emission savings between 38% and 52%. We report and review our specific carbon emissions on our annual basis. Based on carbon emissions assessment, we set emissions conservation objectives and action points. At present, we are using all this information to develop a meaningful carbon emission reduction roadmap. So thank you for your interest in Terluran Eco products that can contribute to the circular economy. Yeah, this is end of the Terluran Eco presentation.
So thank you for the presentation. So now it's come for the Q&A part. If you have any question, please raise up your question in the Q&A chat box. Type in the question. Let's wait for 1 minute. Okay, here comes with the first question. So regarding this is a recycling ABS, so how do we secure the PCR source? Do we have enough volume, and how do we secure the quality? Can I ask Kenjin help to answer this question? Kenjin, you have muted.
Okay, yeah. Currently, we have existing top reliable partner in Asia, GR from China, and then Samsung Resin from South Korea. We are also potentially looking for the possibility to enlarge our base of sources if needed. In terms of quality assurance, we have placed a strict QA process similar to virgin ABS quality control with regular check on the performance. Also, we define and monitor the PCR flake quality index separately. The QA data shows good quality consistent so far since we kicked off the mass production from September last year, 2021.
Thank you, Kenji. So we have received another online question. Do you have any certificate of CO2 emission reduction? Can I ask our technical manager, Miranda, to pick up this question? Do we have CO2 emission? Yeah.
Yeah, as mentioned in presentation, Terluran ECO has calculated greenhouse gas emission data in Europe, and the carbon emission data has been probed by third party. Currently, Asia is working on it, and we expect to get the certified data within about 3 months. So we will follow ISO 14067 standard to include calculation of process or raw materials, logistic energy consumption, and compounding process, etc. So once it is available, we will be happy to share the certified data to our customers.
Thank you, Miranda. So next question is about, so we have talked about our product. Can we answer again that what type of recycling product are we available for today? And do we have enough volume? So for this question, can I ask Kenjin help to answer?
Yeah, actually we have a GP22 MR50 and MR70 standard black color commercially available today. So we have a production for stock material which can support customer to place orders with a short notice. We have a sufficient volume to support customers with large project demand. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks a lot. So next question would be related to customer application. Can you share some experiments from the customer? From which segment they come from? How do they make the decision to move from virgin ABS to ECO? Since Miranda has come across with many projects already, so Miranda, can you help to address this question?
Oh, yes. As I mentioned, our major application industry, including household electronics, packaging, toy sports and leisure, etc., with supporting from extensive regulatory compliance, such as SVHC, ROS, UL, etc. So Azure Eco material is drop-in solution design, which makes customer feel comfortable to apply together with virgin or replace virgin during the process. So driven by regulatory requirement as well as the intention of contributing green environment, we see more and more customers step in the recycling business, contribute to the both local and export end product.
Okay, next question. I would like to know how many maximum or suitable recycling time of ABS that is still keeping good performance. So can Miranda help to answer?
Oh, pardon?
So ask it how many maximum or suitable recycling time of ABS that still keep a good performance. Not exactly understood the key points. Maybe can we ask this question to raise in a different way? And we come up with this, address this answer later on. Okay, let me move to next one. So next one would be related to technology again. How do we get the flake from the sorting technology? Is near-infrared commonly applied in sorting technology? So again, this is a technical question. So Miranda, can you help to address?
Infrared, right?
Yeah, how do we get the flake from the sorting technology?
Yes, actually, there are many technologies available in the market, and most of them come out with black or dark gray flakes. So we used infrared actually, but it is not main focus. So actually, as we developed carbon black color, so that's why we added further black pigment to reach the carbon black. So from visual point of view, which sorting technology to use is not an issue. So we have actually using the water floating, etc. There are so many technology to sorting technology. Yeah.
So the next question, is it cheaper compared to virgin ABS and the price range? Is it expensive? What is your price range? Maybe I can help to take up this question. So our, as Miranda had been shown one slide to show up how the mechanical process works, and Kenji also asked the question, answer the questions regarding how we secure the QA. So indeed, it's actually the recycling ABS involved a higher cost. And also in order to secure, develop the virgin-like quality, this is not a cheaper process. So in our positioning, that we position our recycling ABS premium product. So this will be premium compared to virgin ABS. I think the price range you have, we have quoted the price weekly basis because depends on also the cycle of the raw material. So you could also feel free to connect with our account manager. Usually they will have the latest quotation in hand. Thank you. Okay, let's come to the next question. This is a question regarding about color. So we have introduced, we have black color, which is good. Do we have plan to develop other color? So Miranda, can you help to answer?
Yeah, currently we offer standard black color only. For Terluran ECO, we plan to develop standard gray and white color in Asia. These colors are under development and expect to introduce to market in the second half of the year. So yeah, if you are interested in understanding more in detail, feel free to contact us and we can offer and share more in detail for the progress.
Yeah. So next question regarding the carbon footprint. Can you please explain how you were able to generate a carbon footprint? I can help to take this question. So what is currently popularly applied for the carbon footprint calculation regarding the product? The most popular one is we most likely follow the ISO 14067 standards. So this is basically will include from cradle to door, will include all the raw material compounding process, and as well as the logistic in between. So that's the basic principle applied in the calculation. So yeah, for the more details when we further develop, as Miranda also already mentioned, in Asia we are preparing on that. It will come within the next 3 months. We can also keep you updated during the calculation or once we calculate that. So feel free to approach us if you have more questions. So hope we addressed this question. So next one. Again, it's about the color. So so our customer interested to understand, is there any possibility for us to develop eco in nature, white or other color in future? So can Miranda help to address this question again?
Yes, as said, most of the waste collection sorted flakes are dark color. So it is better to process into the black color as long as we talk about mechanical recycling. Therefore, we recommend customers to adopt standard black color for the reason of ensuring high consistency. But as we receive the common request regarding gray or white, like bright color in Asia, we are also challenging ourselves to develop standard gray and white color by working with selected big potential projects to probe the commercial success. So afterwards, these two standard color will be introduced in the market, maybe this year. So welcome for offline connection with our account manager so that we can share update you the progress.
Thank you. So next question, sorry, I just call in. There will be any food contact ECO ABS available in the future? So which means are we preparing for the food contact approval? Miranda, can you help to answer?
Unfortunately, it is non-food contact only for the time being, because the current regulatory do not apply for this industry for food contact yet. So yeah, it is not food contact.
Thanks. So there is another question mentioning that we heard that you are also developing PS ECO. Can you shortly mention where we are? Okay, we would love to maybe touch base, talk about that during the Teuran Eco session. Kenjin, can you help to shortly mention where we are?
Yes.
For PS
yeah. Okay, so the Eco PS also quite important project for INEOS Styrolution, and then now we are working on it. Now the 85% PCR content. Now material is available, and we can provide the pellet sample for the standard black color, dark gray, and the light gray. We produce this Eco PS by our Foshan compound facility located in South China. We are also happy to cooperate with our customers for Eco PS project. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks a lot. So yeah, next question. Do we have sample available? What can you offer? So Miranda, can you help to answer?
Sorry.
Do we have sample available in hand, and can we offer? What can we offer?
Yeah, we provide samples and offer services, and if necessary, we will support for molding process technical team. Yep.
Okay. Next question. I understand you are mechanical recycling, but do you have a future plan to build a chemical recycling for your ABS? Yeah, maybe I can take this question. So yeah, we are currently focused on mechanical recycling. As in one of our, we have been actually putting our roadmap. In future, we were looking for other technology possibility. So chemical recycling is one of the direction, or what extended to talk about the bio attribute as a source, a feedstock. There will be a lot more projects undergoing at our global base. For the time being, so in Asia, we only launched for the the mechanical process so far. So for more details, we welcome you to connect with us. We can maybe share separately, talk about those other technology roadmap and status progress. So we do have consider different type of technology in the long run. So for this point, Miranda, do you want to add more comment on this?
Actually, maybe after the first 2 grade success, we received actually request from some of customer expecting to have higher PCR content above 80%. So in order to have better carbon emission reduction, we are developing MR85 as well, which is expect to launch in coming month.
Thank you. It's more focused on the different like chemical recycling. Yeah, I think we
Okay.
welcome you to talk about. We could share you more detail about the global some bigger other projects is undergoing, which is ongoing. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So for next question, again with relevant to carbon footprint life cycle. So what is the greenhouse data we have? What process we get the carbon emission data? So they will be similar to the previous question, but maybe we can ask Miranda help to address this again, in particularly, what is the greenhouse data we have so far? So Miranda, can you also address again for this question?
Yeah, actually, in Europe, the carbon emission data already calculated, and then maybe in Asia, we also working on it. And actually, we will follow ISO 14067 standard to include the calculation process, maybe all raw materials, logistic, energy consumption, and compounding process, etc. So actually, it takes us a little more time. So once it is ready, we will maybe share the carbon emission data to our customers.
Okay, thank you. Next question related to the volume capacity. Please tell us how much capacity of recycle ABS we have. Yeah, maybe I can take this question. So we have prepared the mass production since last year, September. We, as Kenji already mentioned, we have two partners currently, one in Korea, one in China. Kenji also mentioned that we have sufficient volume to cover what is undergoing current, the big projects, small projects, all what we have. So the capacity also relevant to PCR source. We believe we have enough to cover all what you need. So don't worry about capacity. Just feel free to let us know what is your ambitions to cover in your projects. Thanks a lot. And because of the time constraint, we are preparing to close the session, but we may have not enough time to cover all of your questions. Just feel free to continue, maybe share your questions through the chat box or contact our account manager or send us your questions through their email address. Miranda, can you show our contact email address? With instiwebinar@ineos.com. Feel free to send any questions so we can offline. Feel free to approach to our account manager. Thanks a lot. So yeah, this is our session. Thank you. Thank you for your participation.
Driving success together.